How did the Roman Triplex Acies formation work? Imagine a battlefield where every move is carefully planned, and each soldier knows exactly where to stand. That's how the Romans fought with their Triplex Acies formation. It was a clever way to organize their troops for maximum effectiveness. The formation had 3 main lines, each with a specific role, arranged in a staggered checkerboard pattern. This setup gave the Roman army flexibility and strength during combat. The first line was made up of the hastati, younger soldiers with lighter armor, swords, and throwing spears called pila. They were the front line, engaging the enemy first. They also had support from light skirmishers called velites, who threw missiles and then retreated behind the hastati. If the hastati started to tire or get pushed back, they could fall back through gaps in the line to the second group, the principes. These soldiers were more experienced, better armored, and ready to take over. They could step in smoothly without losing momentum. The principes would then push forward, keeping the pressure on the enemy. Behind them, the third line was made up of the triarii, veteran soldiers with heavy armor, similar to hoplites. They stayed in reserve, standing ready to step into the fight if both the hastati and principes failed. Their presence was a psychological boost for the younger troops and a last line of defense. The entire formation was set up with deliberate gaps between units, which allowed soldiers to move, retreat, or reinforce without chaos. This spacing also helped the Romans adapt to uneven terrain and stay organized. The cavalry usually protected the flanks, ready to chase down enemies or cut off retreat routes. The real strength of the Triplex Acies was its flexibility. If the first line faltered, the second could take over without losing cohesion. If the second failed, the veteran triarii could be called in as a final reserve. This layered approach meant the Roman army could absorb enemy attacks, rotate fresh troops into battle, and keep fighting effectively. In practice, the battle started with the velites harassing the enemy, then the hastati engaged. If they were pushed back, they retreated through gaps to the principes, who took over. If the principes also faltered, the triarii would be called in as a last resort. This system kept the pressure on the enemy and preserved the fighting strength of the Roman legions. The Triplex Acies was not just a rigid formation but a flexible, dynamic system that combined offense, defense, and reserves. It showed Roman discipline and tactical skill, helping them win many battles across different terrains and against various enemies.